Okay guys, I told you I would come up with a little review video and kind of a cap of what I think about the tablet. I was able to get it activated within the past couple of days, so that was good. But I have a lot of likes and a lot of dislikes. As you can see, I've put a lot of apps on it that are kind of go along with what I do, and a few other things there. We got the bank account app and email and Google Now. Um, I'm not an Android person. You guys know that. I've been iOS, Apple for a really long time, and um, this is all still a learning process to me. I don't really understand anything about this tablet, and that's why I have a lot of issues with it, because I don't understand how to do some things that I want to do that are otherwise easy on the iPad. So that kind of disappoints me. Oop, almost dropped the phone. Another thing that I don't particularly enjoy are apps that are basically phone apps blew up to fit the screen of the iPad, or not the iPad, of the Note Pro. And Facebook is one of them. Hopefully I'm not going to give out no one's personal information here while doing this. But as you can see, it's kind of small, 4 little buttons at the top that just kind of do, okay, maybe there's, yeah. Just kind of do whatever, and you can clearly tell it's designed for a phone. There's 3 large buttons down here to post, check in, and all that. It's a phone app, and I can even do it like this. As you can see, it looks like it would fit the screen of a phone. It is a phone app. And I don't like that. I don't like blew up phone apps. Why can't you make an app that's designed for the tablet? That's Facebook. I mean, Facebook's just one of many. Instagram only works in this particular mode. You can't turn it sideways. So that's annoying. Now the whole thing's turned that way. That's great. There's just a few apps that I'm not really particularly happy with, and major apps such as Facebook and Instagram, just 2 examples of very major apps that are used daily. They're really popular apps. So if those aren't updated, what else could, Speed Test is one that really disappointed me. Only works in the long tall mode. It's definitely designed for an iPhone, or a phone, not a tablet, because even the scale here, the Speed Test logo, is scaled down to a size of a phone. You can just clearly tell that this was not designed for a tablet. I mean, yeah, iPads have the same deal where some apps are small and you can blow them up to fit the screen and, blah, blah, blah. But all the Android people claimed, oh, the tablets, at least we have apps for our tablets. Well, this is just a blown up version of the app for the tablet. It's the same thing. So, anyway, disappointed in all that. What really kind of threw me off is 3 web browsers. Is that needed? It has a web browser built in, which I haven't even used. It has Chrome, which was already installed when I got it. And then it has Firefox. I don't even know what to use. And then, more complicating, pisses me off, is that when I go to a website to log in somewhere, there's Pizza Hut, I ordered pizza. When I go to a website to log in somewhere, it doesn't remember my login credentials because I remembered it in another browser, not this particular browser. So that's annoying. The only thing I do like about this tablet is the fact that it has Verizon LTE on it, and it's made things really easy to get things done. My other tablet is on T-Mobile. It's a piece of crap. T-Mobile is just a piece of crap. The speeds are so slow, and it just doesn't work, and it's so annoying. With this one, I'm able to log in, do what I need to do, and then get out and be done and not have to worry about it. This is my server computer. As you can see, I can log right in, I can do what I need to do. Obviously, I'm on Wi-Fi right now, so that doesn't really justify the Verizon part, but you get what I'm saying. that has made it very usable for me. So just turn off Wi-Fi. Let's try and do the very small speed test app and just kind of get an idea. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Anyway, on to the point. The tablet is okay. I like it. But am I going to keep it? Probably not. Apple has their conference on Tuesday, and although I don't think they're going to release a new tablet that day, they are going to talk about the iPhones and possibly some other things we don't really know yet. I think I'm probably just going to end up saving to get a MacBook because I want to stay within the Apple thing. I was highly disappointed in the fact that when I came here, I couldn't listen to any of my music without having to rebuy it on the Google Play Store. I couldn't watch any of the movies that I had bought. I couldn't really go to any of the apps that I had purchased. The only thing that kind of worked in my favor was Heyday, because it allowed me to transfer everything over from my iPad. I have spent money on it with my iPad. I've bought a lot of things, and my farm is, it's gone a lot further than it would have had I just done it, legitimately, I guess. So all this kind of transferred over from my iPad, no problem. That made me happy. But the overall usability of the tablet disappoints me. Skype crashes a lot. And it may just be the developer of Skype that's done it wrong, or whatever it may be. I know iPads used to have the same problem, but they don't anymore. And so I just expected this to not have that problem. Skype will crash every 5 minutes, and it's so annoying. This right here that I don't understand is if I end all these apps, and they're closed, according to what this says, if I go over here to RAM usage, I'm still using more than half of the RAM on board the tablet. It has 3 gigs of RAM. You can't tell me that it takes 1.5 gigs to run Android OS. There's no way. Even Windows 7 on my computer runs lighter than that. I mean, this is useless. What's the point in having all this RAM if it's going to use it and I can't really do anything else with it? So, there's just a few things. Last time I tried to review an Android device, I gave it a bad rating because I couldn't stand it. It was just so hard to understand, things that just come up that you don't even, it's just, why is this so hard? Why is this so annoying? This should just work. I like the pen, the S Pen, but to be honest, I didn't use it the entire time I had it. I drew on it the first few days. I downloaded this Draw Something app, and then that was it. I quit using it. I didn't find any need for it. I found that I would probably lose the pen before I actually got use out of it. So I just kept it put up. I didn't even use it. So it's been about a week, shy of about 3 days. So it's only been about 4 days. But 4 days is probably enough for me to decide what I want to do with this. And I don't like it. It's just not for me. I bought this cover at Verizon for it for $50. Luckily they do returns as well, so I'll take that back to them. I'll take the tablet back to Best Buy, and we'll see what I'm going to do next. I think the next step is a MacBook Pro, because I'm not finding a tablet that's going to do what I want. Maybe a Surface Pro. Surface Pro, is that what they're called? Yeah, I think it's called. It's a new Microsoft Surface tablet that runs Windows 8. That would probably do what I want it to do, but if I'm going to go a tablet, it's going to have Verizon built in. Otherwise, I'm just losing the portability of a laptop and I'm going down to a tablet for no reason. The only reason I justified this tablet at $849, by the way, was because it had Verizon in it. If it was just a Wi-Fi only tablet, I wouldn't have given it the time of day. It would not even have been in my pocket. I wouldn't have bought it. So just to kind of go over just a little bit, of the apps that I use the most often are these right here. These apps, I'll just kind of mention the ones that I know are phone apps that are blown up. Facebook, Instagram. I think the YouTube app is a tablet app, and that's good. At least they finally did something with that. Skype is a tablet app. I'm pretty sure Pandora and DirecTV are. I just kind of skipped those because I wasn't really sure. Skype is... No, I don't know. Skype's a tablet app, I guess. Yeah, it's blew up. It's a big tablet app. Calculator, duh, came with it. The Weather Channel. I think the Weather Channel might just be blown up because a lot of the things on here aren't really usable. And it just seems to me that if I tilt it, yeah, see, that looks like a phone. That looks how it would probably look on a phone. I'm sorry you're looking at it sideways. I just didn't want to mess with the camera. So I would say that this is just a phone app blown up. Doesn't look like it's been designed or optimized for a tablet at all. PayPal has, it's a phone app. It actually doesn't work in landscape mode either. SiriusXM, can't remember. Can't remember if this one is or not. There's just a ton of apps that are not designed. I think this one was designed for a tablet. I don't want copyright. Here, go away. Google Wallet. I think it was. No, it's a phone app. As you can see, it only rotates one way, and it's just designed like a phone would be. I may be taking this a different way than you would, and you may argue with me on the definition of a tablet app versus a phone app, but a blew up phone app is not a tablet app in my opinion. An app that has been designed specifically to work with a tablet is a tablet app. Like the one with Skype. I mean, you can tell that it's not designed for a phone and just blew up to the point where, like, there's only one row of contacts talking, and then there's buttons that you have to, like, slide out to do, and, no. You can tell this is a tablet app. But these other ones, you can clearly tell they're not tablet apps. eBay, I could not figure out eBay. Honestly, I feel like this is a blew up phone app. I don't feel like it's a tablet app because of how it works and how it's like not so user friendly. The 3 buttons up top that just kind of spread way out for no purpose at all. These take up only, like a line on the screen. It's designed to be used in this particular form. It looks like a cheap, crappy phone app blown up to work on a tablet. It's horrible. And for that reason, that's why I have Chrome over here on eBay.com. Which one? I don't know. I guess I don't. Is it this one? Nope, that's Pizza Hut. Alright, well, on one of these, I guess I don't anymore. eBay. Because I have it on the desktop site, as you can see. So much easier to use than trying to do a stupid app that doesn't really get the job done. So, once again, I've talked crap about Android, and once again, I've pissed off all the Android people, but I just don't like it. And it's not me. And it's not easy to use. And it doesn't get the job done. And if I'm going to spend $800, $900 on something like this, it's going to have to work. Or it's not going to work for me. It may be smaller. I will miss the size. But one thing I won't miss is not having an app that's not designed for a tablet. I will miss the lag though. Or lack of lag rather. Until it crashes Skype, that is. As you can see, this is designed for a tablet. I can see my news feed. I have my messenger on the side. I've got a couple of buttons on the top that don't seem insanely spaced out from each other. I can still access my notifications. I can still pull out this side over here to go to different pages. Now, like the iPad, or like the Note Pro, there are still apps that are not designed. Okay, I don't even have Instagram on here because there's not a tablet app for Instagram. You can install the phone app and blow it up, but it's ugly. No one likes that. eBay, that was the one that I was on. Let's go to eBay. Whoop. Gotta lock that rotation. Something you can't do. Oh, I have it on Ringer. Well, I'm a dumbass. Something you can't do on the Note Pro is lock the rotation. But you can on the tablet if you have it set up right, or on the iPad if you have it set up right. I have it in a black theme, but you can get a white theme. You can clearly tell this app was designed for a tablet. It's got all sorts of little buttons up here that don't seem insanely spaced out. It's got all sorts of different locations that I can go, such as selling. Then I'll go to, there's iOS. It pulls up the listing here. It's right in my screen. There's no long list that looks like a phone page. I can pull this out over here and go to like messages and everything else. You can clearly just see that it was designed for a tablet and it was designed properly. This particular tablet was $829 new. My iPad, that is. I bought it when they were discontinuing the 3rd generation iPad for $550 at Best Buy. It is the 64 gig with LTE for AT&T, but it's unlocked. So I took it to T-Mobile because they're giving free data for life. This particular tablet is $849 new for Verizon LTE 32 gig, and I got it for only $100 off at $749, and it's missing a ton of features compared to my iPad. I don't like this, and I'm taking it back. So that's my review of this. I'm sorry if I pissed you off because you're an Android fan, and I really pissed you off now. Anyway, I can't. I don't like it. This is gay. It's just gay. I don't like it. So it's just not going to work for me. I'm going to try to figure out how to reset it and wipe all my personal information off of it. I've got to call Verizon and get it deactivated. And we'll see where to go from here. I don't know if I'm going to just invest in a new iPad Air or if I want to wait and get the MacBook Pro, because I feel like a computer's probably going to be where I need to be. I need to stay within something that I can actually do stuff on and easily. And a tablet doesn't quite pull that off. So I don't know yet. I don't know. And if you guys know how to wipe this thing, just let me know, because I'm completely lost. Completely. I don't even know what I'm doing. And that's another thing that just kind of takes me off about it. Not really understanding what I'm doing. Not knowing how to just do something with it. I'd imagine it's going to be in here somewhere. Let's see. These buttons are froze. Status, maybe? No. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to go find out how to do this, and we might take a trip to Best Buy tomorrow and just take this back and throw it at them. But anyways, that's been my review of the Galaxy Note Pro 12.2. I'm not impressed. I don't like it. Thanks.